Hi everyone, this is Bag of Don, StockMarketCaddy.com. It is August 28th at about 3 p.m. It's a Sunday, and the month of August is wrapping up. And I thought I'd go ahead and make this available to the public. Although we provide weekly videos every Sunday night to our subscribers, and also every morning before the market opens to our subscribers for just $49 a month. So if you like this sort of thing, feel free to check us out. But for those of you who are using a TradeStation, this is a monthly view of the SPYs on an activity chart. What is an activity chart? Well, it's simply showing us the volume at price based on a minimum of 100 shares to show us on a monthly basis where the point of control is. And I want to show you how to do this, by the way. So what you would simply do is create a chart and create a monthly, and it can be a bar chart going back, 6 months, years, as long as you want to make it. And then you simply just come in here, insert analysis, and then I'll put in here volume distribution, and say OK. And let me just show you though with OK, and it'll come in like this. And what you do, it already overrode what we had. So you just come here to format, and we don't want it in dark green. We want it yellow so that everybody can see it on the YouTube. And this is block size of 100 shares. If we wanted to make it 1,000 shares, we could do that too. But we'll leave it at 100. And we'll just leave it as that. And that's more or less it. You can do some other fancy things. If you're trading futures, you can adjust the prices on the right hand side to reflect the minimum tick movement. And but basically this is the month of August. So where's the point of right now we're trading. This is where we closed on the SPY, and it's currently at 217.29. And let me just confirm that. I'm fairly certain that was the official close. Yeah, that's what we have, 217.29, give or take. So the point of control is for the month of August was right in here. This area here of about 217 to 218, right in here. Now the situation we have is that there's really, because we're at all-time highs, there's no resistance. So if we're closing at highs, we suppose we could continue to go higher, and that's entirely possible. But I want everyone to know where they are in the field. So if this price is going to give up on a monthly basis, the next point of control would actually be this level right in here of about 215.45 or so, thereabouts. Now our subscribers get much more detailed pricing, so if any of our subscribers are watching this, I hope you do take our pivot information and put it, extrapolate it onto your hourly charts, your daily charts, because you'll see some congruence between here. But I want to show you visually what this looks like in terms of volume. So you have this area, but what's intriguing to us is that once you break 215, there is nothing in the previous month. In fact, the support would be right in here. Okay, based on this is the month of June, I think. Yeah, June, right? Yeah, this is June. So we could be rapidly down in here at 208, 209. There is some support. If that doesn't hold, folks, we will be rapidly giving up the ghost. Now, there's some points of control in here. So in this 205, 209 area, we could find ourselves rapidly down there. If that doesn't hold, if that should not hold, the next point of control is down in here, still in the 190s. So visually you can see that there's really not been, we've been just kind of melting up, but this area here could get taken out pretty quickly in our view. And in fact, let's just do something. Well, while we're here, let me just show you something. Just remember, now this is the SPY, okay? Let's look at the 10 to 12 sectors and see why this market's up. Okay, let's just do this. Just remember what the SPY looked like, okay? All right, here's XLV, which is usually a defensive sector, but it's doing okay, but it's significantly, look where it closed, significantly off its high here. How about XLP, also a defensive sector? Let's Bring this into view. And you can see off of its high, starting to make lower lows. And this is defensive. How about XLE? Energy. Okay, considerably off its high. So some divergence there. XLU is a defensive sector, and that's off of its high. IBB, biotech, for all the chatter about biotech, well off its high. Some significant divergence there. XLY. Now here's XLY 2 months in a row, starting to make a lower low. Okay, at least she was up at the highs with the SPY. But look at XLF. And I'm asking you to mentally draw a comparison between these sectors and where the SPY was. XLF considerably off its high. The gold sector, GDX and miners, I would say is more of a defensive sector. She's down here considerably off its high, but could retest this area. But look at the transports, IYT. This is very much a Dow theory. Okay, they're nowhere near their highs. In fact, underneath this level, they could get taken out. There's not much support underneath here. KRE, regional banks, well off their highs. XRT, slide this over. Retail, probably a better view than XLY, considerably off their highs. XLI, and let's get this into view. Okay, now the industrials are up at their highs, holding right here. So they're congruent, if you will, with the SPY. But let's look at XLK, tech, also has run. But if this area doesn't hold, where is the point of control? I would say that it's going to be down in here someplace. 10-15% lower. And it's really been industrials and tech that are holding up the SPY, not the banks, not the transports. And this is XLB, building materials, kind of held as well. If this area doesn't hold, I mean, it's going to be coming on down. So the point that I'm making is that with the SPY, we'll bring the SPY back up. What's underpinning this? Tech and the building materials, but certainly not transports, not the XRT, not the IBB. Very susceptible here, folks. So this is the area of point of control right now, 217, 218. 215 next level, that gets taken out, we'll be down into here, this 207, realistically 205, 206 area rapidly. And that's what I would expect to see in the next month. And maybe we challenge this area down in here in the month of October. Be careful. This is Bagadon at StockMarketCaddy.com, just showing you visually where the point of control is for this market, what you're dealing with, how dangerous it is. And if you want to get more detailed videos on what we call from our swing machine, a very objective view of the markets each and every week, futures, ETFs, and stocks. Every Sunday night looks at the week and also the month, which we'll do this evening. We give even more detailed, precise points of control, resistance and support areas, and then also individual opportunities in the stocks. And that subscription today is just $49 a month. Thanks, and we wish everyone the best.